certified growing up abroad. Let's get real with a reality show alumnus and singer who we first knew as the charming crooner from London. And now that he's staying in Manila to pursue his dreams, how is he preparing for this most exciting chapter of his life? Let us welcome to BRGY, Jaren Garcia. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Nice to see
Nice
you.
to see you
Please
again
have a
po.
seat. Yes. To all our global Pinoys from London,
From
Jaren.
London.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good po. Everything's sinking in now. I'm starting to feel more comfortable outside.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, you sort of have to get used to it quite fast. But I did want to ask you because as of this taping, super certified dance craze ang Jarlet dance.
Yes.
What is the story behind that dance?
We were just vibing. We didn't know that anyone was watching. We thought it was just us two inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I left the house, I got my phone. Of course, I opened it straight away. And I couldn't believe that I was seeing Colette and I's dance going crazy on top of my best friend's song.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like a whole mind-boggling moment. I couldn't, like, nothing was making sense.
Pero sa loob ng bahay, yung like dance step, like the actual sequence of steps, sinong gumawa nun?
Colette and I made the
Okay.
dance
Ah,
together.
nakakaintindi ng Tagalog,
Opo.
straight yun. No. So both of you.
Opo.
Okay, so can you show all of us? Wow, makikitutorial ako. Can you
Okay,
show all of
okay.
us the dance? Please take us. Wow, talaga. All the titas, join us. Yan, okay. Yes.
Okay, so you start by jumping, jump, and then cross your leg, and then you have to twist. And then you jump again, cross your leg, and then twist
ito,
again.
nakita ko to. And
And
then,
then, like, put your hands like this, and then it
ano,
goes
bakit
right.
may parang paganon? Ano
I
yun?
don't know. We just did
Oo,
this,
this,
and then this, and then this again, and then you start pretending that you're, what do you call it?
Yeah, air guitar.
Air guitar,
Yeah.
and you just put your legs up, and then you go like this, pretend you're wiping a window, and then you're pointing front and back, and then you're doing the air guitar again, and then the jump, twist,
Pwede
yeah,
na.
that's
Pwede na
it.
ako maki-challenge.
Well done.
Okay, maraming salamat, Jaren, for
Thank
joining.
you.
Pagod. Thank you very much. Please have a seat again. So, fan yung nag-connect ng song ng best friend mo sa dance?
Sa dance
Or
po.
was there one time you danced it that you sang that song?
No, we were just dancing it, and then there was
sila
one clip where it was live, and I was singing the song,
Yeah.
and then people searched it up, and then
And then
I
it
think one
existed.
person put it on top, and then it started blowing up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
It's crazy how like it works.
Okay, so si Jaren, ang kanyang buhay, syempre relate na relate ang maraming global Pinoy. A lot of Pinoys, di ba? Their kids grow up abroad. And what's so impressive with you is you're so connected to your Pinoy roots. So we want to know all about that. You grew up in London, but you get to visit here every
Every
year.
year.
So
Opo.
lucky.
Yes.
Who do you visit when you're here?
So what we do, it's always Bicol first because my mom is Bicolana,
Okay.
and it's always she's priority. So we stay in Bicol for most of the time, and then we go back to Manila, and then we go to Calamba, Laguna, where my dad is from, and stay with family there.
Yeah.
Then back to Manila, then back to London. That's the normal.
But despite living in London and growing up there, you still do regular, very Pinoy activities. What was that
yeah.
childhood like?
Yeah. I mean, it was just very Filipino. It's just as if I was still living in the Philippines because all the culture, all the celebrations that we did were still withheld inside the house. My dad spoke to me in Tagalog. My mom spoke to me Tagalog, English, Bicolano. Karaoke, spaghetti, adobo, fried chicken. It's always just that. And when my mom makes the Filipino spaghetti, I know it's a good day.
How about Filipino values? How do you think your parents like instilled that sa'yo?
In being Filipino, family is always priority, and family is always first. And I always saw my aunties, I always saw my grandparents all the time. That's where I picked up Bicolano. Because
Can you say something in Bicolano?
maurag man ako magbikol.
What does
Meaning,
that mean?
magaling naman ako magbikol.
Ay,
Opo.
galing.
Because nagchichismisan my mom and my tita.
Marites pala.
And then I started picking it up.
Yeah.
And I told them, you know, I understand what you guys are talking about.
Of course, being Asian in a foreign land also comes with challenges.
Yeah.
Because you're Asian, you look different
Yeah.
from those around you in school. Did you have to deal with anything difficult with regards to that?
There was definitely microaggression comments where they may not have meant it, but it comes off as very insensitive. And
Like?
just like your eyes are so small, things like that. Just like little small snide comments, but
Yeah.
really impact a person, especially if you're living in a foreign country. But I found peace and comfortability with my group of friends because we're all from different places, Filipino, Nigerian, Lebanese, and we all shared each other's culture.
Okay, talking about London and the Philippines, we're gonna play a little game with you, Jaren.
Okay.
You just have to choose between two things, and they sort of represent London and Manila.
Okay.
First, fish and chips or adobo?
Adobo.
Masarap magluto ng adobo, mami mo.
Yeah, so good. My dad especially. It's like a sort of sweet adobo.
Your dad cooks
favorite.
also.
Yeah, my dad cooks
How
as well. Yeah.
nice. Okay, karaoke nights or pub nights?
Karaoke nights.
For sure. Sige nga, anong
For sure.
karaoke piece mo? Pag sinabi o karaoke time, ito yung pambato mong piece.
Perfect. Ed Sheeran.
Ay, Ed Sheeran.
That is my go-to karaoke song or any song to sing.
Can you sing us a few
Sure.
lines?
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead.
Yes. Have you watched him live, Ed Sheeran?
I haven't actually got an opportunity to
So
watch him
bucket
live
list
yet.
yun for
This is
you.
definitely on my bucket list.
Okay, this is tricky. London Eye or Intramuros?
I've had enough of London Eye. So, Intramuros it is.
Pero ang mga taga-London, hindi talaga sumasakay ng London Eye. Tama ba?
No,
Or sumakay ka na?
it's like just tourists.
Diba?
normally.
You
We don't
haven't...
really...
Yeah, sabi na. Okay, ito. This is cute. Two brides or jeepney adventures?
I'd say... a
Hindi
two,
ako ma-hurt sa
two
answer
bride,
mo.
two bride.
Kasi, iba din man yung efficiency. West End or local teleserye?
Local teleseries. Yeah.
Did you watch local teleseries growing up?
Kadena Ginto.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was
Daniela
my...
Mondragon,
Exactly.
kilala mo.
It was my favorite
my.
show, actually.
Favorite?
Yeah, at that
Hindi ko
one time.
ma-imagine si Jaren kasi ang campy ng linyahan dun sa kadenang ginto, di ba? Basta. ganun. You like
It was so
it?
enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. British accent or Filipino expressions?
Filipino expressions.
What's your favorite Pinoy expression?
Like Jesus, something like that. Just
Jesus
funny.
Mariosep.
Jesus Mariosip, that's one.
Last, London girl or dalagang Pilipina?
Dalagang Pilipina.
Ever since?
Yeah,
Like
I'd
even
say.
growing up in London, you would be attracted more to Filipina Asian type.
Yeah, but I think I was also exposed to so many different other cultures as well. So I was open to everything.
Yeah.
Everyone's beautiful in their own way.
Yes, definitely. Thanks for being game to play our game, Jaren. And syempre, our kwentuhan does not end there. We also said earlier, di ba, Jaren is staying in the Philippines
Yep.
for good, for now. So we're gonna talk about those plans and dreams when BRGY returns. Hello mga kapamilya, I'm Bella Padilla and these are my 4 truths and a lie. Okay, number 1, ako si Stella sa isang daang tula. Para kay Stella. Number 2, may pusa ako dati na ang pangalan ay si Sputnik. Number 3, nakatira ako sa London and sa Manila. Number 4, hindi pa ako nakakatikim ng alak in my life. And number 5, galing ako showtime. Yeah. Hulaan nyo kung alin din yung lie. Bye, guys! Bianca Gonzalez, and let's continue to be real with Jaren of Pinoy Big Brother Gen 11. There you go. Of course, Jaren is an ex-housemate, a super talented singer, but also such a dreamer. So for this next activity, we're gonna ask you to like match those different talents, and we'll ask you to sing a line from any song that best fits the dream that I will mention.
Got
Are
it.
you ready?
Ready, I'm ready.
Okay, first dream, of course, with someone with this much talent as a singer, one of your dreams is to have your own album or to be a recording artist. So, what line comes to mind?
Song Best Part by her and Daniel Caesar. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're the sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. Yeah.
Parang lumamig lalo sa studio. Lamig din, lumamig pa lalo eh. Grabe talaga your voice. And I remember that when you were introduced as a housemate on Pinoy Big Brother, suddenly your video of an audition in a singing reality show in the UK, suddenly like people started watching it again and it showed up on algorithms. What was that experience like? Because that's a huge singing competition.
I was so nervous because it was my first like ever contest or anything like that. But it was really nice to just be with professionals like Will I Am, because Will I Am loves Philippines and loves Filipino culture. So I was glad I was able to share moments like that with such big artists.
Yeah. What an experience at 13. But you actually really started singing much earlier than that. Tama ba, 4 years old? Kumakanta
4 years
ka na?
old, I was already singing.
What were you singing daw, according to your parents?
I think I was singing like Michael Jackson, Little
Wow.
Mix, things like that.
Okay. So when was your first actual, like, you performed growing up?
I'd say when I joined this Filipino choir in London, I joined that, and that's when I started actually putting myself more out there and just performing in front of more people rather than just my family and parents.
Yeah. And then eventually, you also got to try your hand at songwriting. And in fact, inside Kuya's house, ang dami niyong nasulat na kanta. How many did you actually write?
I'd say I contributed to one, but everyone in the house made like maybe 5, 6, 7, so many. Whenever we were bored, halos lahat ng mga housemates singers. So in the free time, everyone would just write a song or think of a song or a melody.
Wait, how was that? But bawal ang ballpen and papel sa loob ng bahay?
Yeah.
Or was it with the musical?
It was the musical that really pushed us to make more songs.
So if ever, and hindi na malayang mangyari that this dream of recording an album, a single, will come true, I guess what would you want it to sound like, or what do you want that message to be?
I definitely want to mix old with new. I really like R&B, soul, and I want to use sort of old music as an inspiration and turn it into something that, let's say, the Gen Z, new generations would like and listen to. So yeah, a mix of everything, maybe.
I think that will happen in the very near future.
Oh, I hope so.
As
Maybe.
well, especially now that you're here. Next dream. This dream surprised me, but one of those dreams in Jaren's life is to be a designer, a fashion designer, to be specific. Does any song or line come to mind for that?
I'd say Breaking News, my friend's song Breaking News, the one that the dance is on. Because whenever I'm getting ready, that song is just playing. It's a good song to help you feel good in the morning and keep you
Mood
going.
setter.
Exactly,
Yeah.
a
Can
mood
you sing
setter.
a short line for us?
And it's looking alright with me, so if it's okay with you, I think I'm gonna love you for a long time, baby, it's breaking news. Think I'm gonna love you for my whole life, if you wanna know the truth.
Galing! I only found out about this now, but you actually love designing clothes. When did that start? What brought that about?
I always like to dress up. Even if it was a small occasion or anything, I'd always like to dress up and just wear something nice. Sometimes my friends are like, "Ang OA mo, ba't ka nakaganyan?" But it just makes you feel good.
Right.
Like there's a saying, "Look good, feel good." After that, I remember, sorry to my old history teacher, but in history classes, when I was really tired,
Okay.
I would just draw clothes that I would wear the following week or the
Right.
weekend. Just, I don't know.
You
That's why I got
doodle
the
on your
hobby of,
notebook. Yeah.
drawing and everything.
But you also do have experience modeling, is that correct? You're
I
part
do.
of a big campaign that was in Germany.
Yes. I was around 14 or 15 around that time. A brand in Germany, one of the biggest streetwear brands in Germany, wanted to fly me out to model. And that was probably one of the most crazy moments in my life because I couldn't believe it.
And to do a job that you actually love.
Yeah,
you
it didn't even
enjoy.
feel like work.
Yeah,
It just,
yeah. There is a last dream, and this, I guess, the newest dream of them all, but his dream to become an actor.
yeah.
Any song line come to mind?
I'd say "Get You" by Daniel Caesar. It goes through drought and famine, natural disasters. My baby has been around for me. And I think it's that song because that song is a very expressive song. And I know in acting, you have to be the most expressive
Right.
with everything you do. So, yeah.
Yes, you're now part of Star Magic.
I am.
Yes. Have you started any acting workshop at all?
I'm going to be starting workshops
Okay.
very soon. So
Mhm.
I'm very excited for that.
Well, sisimulan na natin ang unang workshop ni Jaren dito sa BRGY because you do have a famous line inside Kuya's house, and that is, pabida ang mga housemates mo, Kuya. Yes. So the fans remember this line from you, and we'll just ask you to deliver it straight to camera
Okay.
using different emotions.
Okay.
Okay, so the first emotion, happy. How would you say that, happy?
Pabidang mga housemates mo, kuya. I was already happy, so that one was
happy
easy.
na siya. Default niya yun.
Okay.
Ito, switch it up tayo. Sad naman. Sad.
Okay, I need to... In the house, normally, when we're doing acting, JP internalizes before, and it takes him like an hour. So I'm gonna try to do it in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Can't take myself seriously. Pabida ang mga housemates mo, kuya. Okay. Yeah, cut.
Tama. Yan. Kaya ka napapagalitan ni Kai dati na focus daw doon sa theater ninyo.
Right.
Oo. Eto naman, angry. This is a bit easier.
Pabida ang mga housemates mo, kuya.
Natanggal yung accent mo doon sa Tagalog mo
Yeah,
doon.
I think my Tagalog is getting
Okay,
better.
eto na, last. Nako, all your fans would love
In
this. How would you
love.
say that with kilig?
Pabida ang mga housemates mo, kuya.
But then, ayan, live na live here ang very, very first workshop. Acting
With
workshop
Miss
ni
Bianca.
Jaren. Yes, I'm not an acting coach at all. So, na-enjoy lang ako maging viewer. But good luck with those workshops. My goodness, so exciting. But of course, we cannot end this episode without talking about Jaren's journey as a housemate. All that and more when BRGY returns. And we're back. You're still with me, Bianca Gonzalez, and our guest for today, Jaren of PBB Gen 11. Our charming crooner ng London, but now charming crooner ng Manila. Ng Mandaluyong, tama ba? Yun na, oo, nandito na siya. I can imagine that when you left Kuya's house, you were shocked when you opened your phone.
Yeah.
You were talking about earlier, when you entered, your social media followers were
9K.
9,000. And then you checked it when you exited the house.
250.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
Grabe. And the fun fact that I actually learned from Jazz, I think, is that Jaren is the housemate with the most ships, the most pairings.
Yeah.
There's Jarlet, there's Jarfiang, there's Kyren, there's Jaris.
Jaren.
Jaren!
There's Jaren as well.
Grabe. Were you shocked to see that?
I definitely did not expect it. It was definitely at the bottom of the list of everything I expected. And I was just scrolling for days. I said, what the heck? All these edits and these clips and everything, people really stock up and hashtag Jofiang, Jorlet, Jaren. Oh, it's crazy. I think I was really overwhelmed the first few days out.
Yes. And what's fascinating about this season is that although we don't hold the live shows in front of the house, your fans still used to go every Saturday to the live shows. What's that feeling like, seeing all of them shouting your name with those lighted signages with your name?
In the house, I didn't expect people to be outside for me, like at all. But when I finally witnessed it firsthand, I just felt so loved. I felt so appreciated and so grateful that people took time out of their day just to support me or just to be there, even though I might not be able to meet them and like hug them that day. They will still come from far places as well.
And you guys now, the ex-housemates, see each other quite often. And you, aside from Binsoy, who of the ex-housemates would you say you're closest to?
I'd say Atijas and Dylan. Definitely. I'm just so close to them too, like my older brother and older sister. Because I always wanted an older sister. And I think I found that in Atijas.
That's so sweet, no? Grabe yung mga bond that you have for life.
Yeah.
But let's just rewind because apparently a certain setback is what redirected you to PBB and to audition for PBB. What was that story?
I actually auditioned for something in the Philippines, and then unfortunately I didn't get it, and I was gutted, but I said, okay, it's cool. God's rejection is my protection. And then I auditioned for PBB. Literally flew 20 hours to, and I landed on the same night as the audition. So I was so tired. And then I just gave it my best, and then came back for more auditions until they finally told me, like a few days before entering the house, that I'm actually an official housemate. It's a lot of waiting and a lot of anticipation, but it's so worth it.
Grabe! That was so meant to be. And actually, even the support of your parents have been incredible. I met your dad, I believe, when they were here one time when your mom went inside the house. So supportive.
Yeah.
How does that feel? To have I mean, it's not a joke flying back and forth and to have your teenage son live halfway around the world from you.
Across the world, it's crazy. I can't put into words how grateful I am for my parents, because it feels good to know that they have trust in me. They wouldn't do all of this if they didn't believe in me. So not only have they been supporting me the whole way through, they've also believed in me. It's not just, I'm doing it because you're my son. I'm doing it because I believe in you. And I don't think there's a better feeling than that.
Yeah. I know that you learn a lot about yourself inside Kuya's house. What's the biggest thing you realized about Jaren?
About me, I'd say I can be so impatient before PBB. I was such an impatient person when it comes to anything, even people. And then in the house, I learned how to understand. I learned how to see everyone's side, and I learned how to accept, I'd say, and give people chances. Because of course you can't run away from anything inside the house. You have to face everything. It's also how I learned motivation, stay on track, not to get sidetracked. Learned so much in PBB house. It's crazy.
I know there's a lot, but what's your favorite experience inside the
My
house?
favorite experience is probably learning mga kalukuhan inside the bahay.
Sa bagay, kasi you grew up abroad and dito puro iba't ibang mga klaseng kalokohan. Nako.
But my favorite thing is Filipino humor. Nothing beats Filipino humor for me. It's just the jokes that aren't funny. Like the wordplay, everything. I love Filipino humor.
Yeah. So with that, maraming salamat, Jaren. We are so excited for everything that is in store for you. You're so talented. And ang dami mong pwedeng gawin. Before we let you go, Jaren, we actually have a little surprise for you. Yeah. Kinakabahan yung face ni Jaren.
I have
No.
PTSD from bahay ni Kuya.
Sa mga surprise. No, this is a surprise that for sure you will like. So yes, please watch.
Hi, Jakey. Just want to say a massive congratulations for such a huge accomplishments. We watch you do such incredible things since you were young, and to actually see things happening, your dreams, and the whole journey. We always believe in you. Always remember that you have such an amazing talent. Wish you all the best and see you soon. See you soon. We love you. Bye.
So sweet.
Bola.
Grabe naman yung bola. Oh, what do you want to tell them?
Thank you guys. I'm gonna call you later and tell you about this video. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
That's so sweet.
that's super
They always
sweet.
tell me that. It's nice. But it's nice to have it here in BRGY. Different
Oh.
feeling.
Yeah, and yung see you soon, actually parang in a few days.
In a few days naman yun.
Sila. Grabe, the most supportive parents award. But yes, thank you for being real with us today, Jaren. Maraming salamat. And of course, I know you have a lot of supporters that you'd like to thank. And also, tell everyone where they can follow you on social media.
I want to say thank you so much for all the people who've been supporting me, especially the ships. Jarlet, Jarfiang, Jaren, Kyron. Yep.
Pati tayo na rito, Kyren.
You guys
oo.
know who you are. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm so thankful for every single one of you guys. And on Instagram, you can find me at Jaren Garcia _ on TikTok, Vein6 LORIOUS. That's my TikTok. Just watch out for future things that I will be doing. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Jaren,
Miss
for
Bianca.
spending your time with us today.
Of course.
And kami naman ang magsha-shout out sa ating mga